Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome to a tale that will send shivers down your spine. As the moon hangs low in the sky and the winds whisper secrets of an age-long past, we delve into the chilling depths of the great Scottish witch hunt. Picture a Scotland cloaked in darkness, a land where superstition and fear reigned supreme. In the year 1590, in the coastal town of North Berwick, something malevolent stirred. The very stones of this ancient place held their breath as dark magic seeped through the cobblestone streets, and a woman named Isobel Gowdie became both healer and harbinger of dread. Tonight, we unravel the threads of a sinister tale where paranoia meets the supernatural and a desperate witch confronts a relentless witch hunter. The hour approaches, and the story unfolds like an ominous incantation. So, dear viewers, prepare yourselves, for the veil between the living and the supernatural is about to thin. Dim the lights, gather close, and let us embark on a journey into the heart of darkness. Get ready, for our tale begins now. 1,234,567. In the shadowy depths of 16th century Scotland, when the world was a tapestry of superstition and fear, a sinister tale unfolded. It was a time when the veil between the living and the supernatural seemed at its thinnest, and a chilling mist crept over the land of misty glens and haunted castles. And the place was Scotland, where the great Scottish witch hunt held the land in its icy grip. The ancient stones of North Berwick held their secrets, and beneath the pale moonlight, they whispered tales of dark magic. The small coastal town was known for its enchanting vistas of craggy cliffs and tumultuous seas, but it was also notorious for the macabre events that unfolded within its confines. As the clock struck midnight, a thick fog rolled in from the North Sea, shrouding the town in an eerie embrace. The waves crashed against the rocks with an ominous rhythm, as if nature itself was warning of the impending doom. In a humble cottage on the outskirts of North Berwick, a woman named Isobel Gowdie sat hunched over a cauldron, her gnarled fingers stirring a noxious brew. The flames of her hearth flickered and danced like malevolent spirits, casting eerie shadows upon the walls. Isobel was known throughout the land as a healer, but whispers of her involvement in the arcane arts had spread like wildfire. She had become the focal point of the great Scottish witch hunt, a chilling tale of persecution and paranoia. The townsfolk believed that she held the key to a vast coven of witches who had cast a sinister spell upon the land. The very air in North Berwick seemed tainted with dark enchantments as Isobel's brew bubbled and steamed. The clock on the wall chimed, signaling the witching hour, and the cottage suddenly filled with a chorus of unearthly cries. Isobel's cats, her familiars, leaped onto her table, their eyes gleaming with an unnatural light. Outside, a procession of shadowy figures assembled in the moonlit square, their faces obscured by hooded cloaks. The leader, a man named John Cunningham, brandished a torch that cast an eerie glow on his face. He believed that eradicating witches was his sacred duty, and he had become the driving force behind the witch hunt. With a bone-chilling howl, Isobel's cats fled the cottage, their tails fluffed with terror. The sinister congregation outside began to chant in a language that had long been forgotten by the world. It was a language of ancient power, a language that summoned the forces of darkness. Isobel knew that her time had come. She muttered incantations under her breath, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly fire. The cottage walls began to tremble, and the very earth beneath it seemed to quake. The flames in the hearth roared to life, forming a barrier of swirling fire around her. But John Cunningham and his followers were undeterred. They threw themselves against the fiery barrier, their screams of agony blending with the wails of the damned. Isobel's cats reappeared, their eyes now filled with a malevolent gleam as they circled the besieged witch. In that moment, the cottage itself seemed to come alive. Its wooden beams groaned and twisted, and the walls pulsated as though they had a heartbeat of their own. Isobel raised her arms, her voice rising in a haunting crescendo. The very fabric of reality seemed to warp and shift around her, and for a moment it appeared as though she had become one with the very essence of the supernatural. As the clock struck 3, a deafening explosion shattered the night. The cottage erupted into a blinding inferno, consuming everything within its walls. Isobel's defiant laughter echoed through the night as the flames turned her into ash and smoke, leaving no trace of her existence. The remaining townsfolk watched in horror as the conflagration consumed their witch hunter and his followers. It was as if the very land itself had risen up to defend its secrets. The great Scottish witch hunt had reached its horrifying climax, leaving behind nothing but scorched earth and shattered lives. In the aftermath, North Berwick was forever changed. The town, once steeped in magic and mystery, the mist that had hung over the land lifted, revealing a landscape forever scarred by the events of that fateful night. As the years passed, the tale of Isobel Gowdie and the great Scottish witch hunt faded into legend. But the memory of that night, when the forces of darkness clashed with the relentless fervor of humanity, would forever haunt the collective consciousness of Scotland. And in the quiet of the night, when the moon was hidden by clouds and the wind whispered through the ancient stones, the people of North Berwick could still hear the faint echo of Isobel's laughter, a chilling reminder that some secrets are best left undisturbed. From the haunting echoes of history, we extract a timeless wisdom. Beware the darkness that resides within humanity, for it is often more chilling than the shadows cast by witches' spells. In the tapestry of fear and superstition, may we learn the power of empathy, the strength of unity, and the folly of persecution. As you journey through this chilling tale, remember that true courage lies not in hunting the unknown, but in embracing it with understanding and compassion. For in the darkest of times, it is our humanity that becomes the beacon of light against the encroaching night. Thank you for joining us for this spine-tingling story. We hope you found it both thrilling and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed this video, please consider participating in our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing it with your friends. Your support goes a long way in helping us create more engaging content for you. Goodbye, and may you always tread carefully in the world of the unknown.